Alright, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the movie Logan. It's the last portrayal that Hugh Jackman's going to be doing of Wolverine, and I'm pretty sad about that. I loved Hugh Jackman. I think this is like 16 years going, or something like that. But anyways, let's get into the movie. I'll give this movie probably an 8 out of 10. It's good, but not great. So, what everybody's saying that this movie is connected to is the comic Old Man Logan. As you can see there, it's this is actually the volume, but anyways. So, what happens in the comic? I'll just give a brief description. Hawkeye goes to Wolverine. There's a package. Hawkeye is telling Wolverine, you can have money if you protect me, and we go deliver the package in New York, if I can remember right. Wolverine is in dire need of cash, so he accepts. They go on a road trip, things happen, and yeah, there's bad guys at the end of the comic, and he goes back to his family, which die at the end, of course. You have to read the comics, they are really good, but anyways, from that to the movie, the only real connections to the comic to the movie is that Wolverine does do a road trip with Xavier, partially because I'm going to give spoilers throughout this review, and X-23 is a package, pretty much, I'm going to say. He does get money, but it doesn't really do anything in the end of the movie. So, like I said, he's on a road trip with Xavier and X-23. The package, as I'm going to explain to it. What happens is that there's bad guys trying to get X-23 back, or Laura, I'm going to say for now on, because in the movie they don't even say X-23 once for her name, only on documents. But anyways, like I said, there's bad guys trying to chase down Laura because she's an experiment. She's a human test subject that an American company did in Mexico, and there's videos of all this stuff because a nurse that was working in the facility took video, and they pretty much took all the mutants and all the test subjects and pushed them out the door, trying to save them all. And of course, Laura has all the videos and goes to Logan, pretty much asking for help, which Logan does help in the end. And they travel to Canada, across the border, because there's a refuge there for, I don't understand how it really worked, but it worked in the end, I guess. Of course, I'm not going to say everything that happened in the movie, because it's really good. It's, like I said, it's good, but not great. I just wish that there's some parts in the movie that they would explain better. Like how they don't really explain what happens to the X-Men or all the mutants. They just pretty much give it out in the wind. And there's one part, especially, Xavier is breaking, his mind is breaking down. Like, he has Alzheimer's, and he's not remembering everything that he should. And he's giving bursts of energy out of, or I don't know how you would really explain it, but he's not what he used to be. His mind is gone, and he's pretty much, he's a weapon of mass destruction at this point of time. He can pretty much kill a lot of people, and he wouldn't really notice it. That's what I'll just say there. I know this review's not that good, but you know, I'm trying here. I'm trying. But let's wrap it up. The ending is not as good as you would think it would be. It's a good way to pretty much kill off the character, because that's what actually happens. Logan does die at the end of the movie. What I would say about that is, this is how they kill him off. The adamantium that's in Wolverine's body is poisoning him, so his healing factor is going overtime. His healing factor is going over. It's going in overdrive. And in the comics, this happened a few times. Once his healing factor goes into overdrive, there's a point where his healing factor just cuts. He can't, like, the healing factor can't do any more than it can. So the healing factor stops and he dies. That's how it pretty much happens in the movie. Like I said, you would have to watch the movie, but it is a good movie for what it is. It is not an Old Man Logan movie at all. I would say read the comics. The comics are way better than the movie, but the movie does give some good. I would say read the comics. The movie is good, but it's not great. It's just, yeah. It's a movie. They did have the rights to the Hulk, Doom, and a bunch of other superheroes, and yeah, it's just sad to see that Hugh Jackman had to do this last movie like this. I wish it was an all-out blast like the comic, like seeing Red Skull and Wolverine fight one last time, and Red Skull still wearing Captain America's suit, like on this cover here. Like, who would not want to see that instead of him fighting generic people and dying at the end like he did? You know, it is what it is. I guess we'll never see the true movie Hugh Jackman should have been in. That's what I gotta say. It's sad, but it's good for what it is. I can't really say any more, and I just say I'm kind of disappointed. But anyways, that's the review. Bye-bye.